Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my breastfeeding, or more like pumping essentials, so things that I have been using on my breastfeeding journey. So if you are interested in viewing my breastfeeding journey, it will be linked up in the cards above, and also I'll have it in the description below. So if you are interested in seeing where we are at with the breastfeeding and how we got there, make sure to check out that video. But today we are going to talk about the stuff that I think are essential for me when I am pumping. So I was exclusively pumping, I probably shouldn't say that, but I was pumping breast milk for my daughter since the very first day that she was born. Again, go check that video and you'll see why. But anyways, the things that I have found extremely helpful, I'm just going to include pictures of them around me, somewhere around me. So the first thing is a breast pump. So that's obviously pretty obvious. When I came in the hospital, I was using a Medea Symphony. So that is a hospital grade breast pump. It was great. It wasn't noisy. There was lots of things about it. The only thing about it is it's extremely expensive, so it's probably not an option for most people to purchase. So Medea Symphony in hospital, and when I came home I had a manual breast pump. So I had a Tommee Tippee breast pump, a manual breast pump, and I used that for a week when I came home. And I found it okay. After constant use, like 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day, it did get extremely squeaky, but it did manage to express milk for me, so I was pretty happy with what I was producing, because we were supplementing. So I was pretty happy with it. And then it came to a stage where I was like, I can't be going, my hands are getting cramps, the pump, or the manual pump, is so noisy. So what I did is I rented a Medea Symphony off a local company here. It was expensive. It was like 120 euros per month, and I used that for 2 months, a month and a half really, but I had it for 2 months. I paid for 2 months, and I found it great. It really changed my milk supply when I started to use that. As I said, it's a double pump, hospital grade, so it's the best that you can get, and I found it amazing. And then it came to the point where I was like, I can't pay 120 euros every month, or 99 euros I think it went down to for the second month. I was like, I need to buy my own breast pump. So after asking people on Instagram, researching it a little bit more, I decided to buy the Spectra S2, and it's what I'm currently using. There's many things about it, so if you want me to do a review on that, please let me know in the comments below, and I will be sure to do a review on it. So right now I'm using the Spectra S2, and everything is going fine. Milk is coming, although slowly, but anyways, that is my first product that you need. You need some sort of pump, and if you are exclusively pumping, you definitely need a double hospital grade pump, because it's so much simpler. The second thing you need are storage bottles or storage bags. So when I was in hospital, I got the Medea storage bottles, and when I was there to use with the pump, and then when I came home and rented the Medea pump, I also got the little Medea bottles. So I had 4 of those Medea bottles to use, and I used to store my milk in that for a long time, and then it started to increase a little bit, so I moved on to putting the milk into the Lansinoh storage bags, and they were great. I used to, because I wasn't producing enough to freeze, everything was in the fridge, and I'd be using it within the recommended time, so everything was just in the fridge. I'd just bag up my pump into a bag or the bottle and put it in the fridge, and then off I go, and it'd be ready for warming up when Ava needed it. So breast pads are definitely a must. In those first 2-3 weeks, you're gonna leak and leak and leak, because your body is adjusting your milk flow and your milk supply. So definitely invest in breast pads. Now you can get reusable breast pads which you wash in the wash, or what I did was just get the disposable breast pads, and I got mine from Boots, and they were perfectly fine. I have used the Tommee Tippee ones, which I did find better. They stick to your bra and they're bigger, but mainly I used the disposable breast pads from Boots, and they were absolutely fine. I'd use them again. So breast pads, lanolin cream, Lansinoh cream. Oh, I can't pronounce it, but anyways, I'll put a picture of it. At the very start, when I started pumping, as with breastfeeding, your nipples get extremely tender, sore, crack, they get dry, and for me with the pumping, they got extremely dry and they started to kind of crack. But I was lobbing on this Lansinoh cream, and I also put on coconut cream. I did hear that Vaseline is good too, but with the Vaseline you have to wipe it off if you're going to latch your baby on, but some sort of cream that will help your nipples, because it is new and your nipples have to like toughen up basically, so it is going to be pretty sore, and especially with the pumping sucking action of the pump, they get pretty dry and sore. And then the next thing is a nursing bra. So even if you're not going to be nursing, you still need easy access to your boobs for when you're pumping. So a nursing bra, I bought mine in Debenhams. Make sure that you get fitted for them. Either at after 36 weeks is the best time. So definitely make sure that you do that. So I bought mine from Debenhams, and I found them fine. They did what they were supposed to do, and they washed pretty okay. I've had them now for 4 months, and yeah, they're I need new ones. Definitely I need new ones. So and then the final thing really is, the second last thing should I say, is nursing tops. So again, you can just buy any top and then like pull it down and then unlatch your nursing bra, and it's fine. Sometimes you don't want to wear the bra and you just want to wear the nursing top, and that's totally fine as well. You just get the top. I bought mine in H&M, and it's the same thing. It has a little latch that you clip down, and then you can get to your boobs as quickly as you need to. So nursing bra and nursing tops. And finally, the final thing that I think is needed when you are pumping is something to entertain your child. So it's ideal if you can do it when they're asleep, and that might not always be so. Your baby mightn't be a good sleeper, or it just wasn't time for them to sleep and you needed to pump. So what I will say is you need something to entertain your child. So now that Ava is bigger, I have her in this chair. You can see her down here. She's not in a good mood. I have her in that, and that works perfectly fine for her. What I did have her in mostly at the start was on her mat or in a bouncer. So something that will entertain your child for the 15-20 minutes that you are pumping is essential. So that is it, guys. I really hope that you found something about this interesting or helpful for you. If you did, make sure that you give it a big old thumbs up. If you have any comments at all or want to ask me any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I do have social media. I have Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat, so I'll leave the links for all those down below, and you can follow me there if you're interested. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. So that is it, guys. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.